Hey guys, what's up? Another day, another video. It's Monday the 10th, and we've got Easter weekend coming up soon. Hope to get some good Easter chocolate and have a good Easter weekend. I've got two good weekends to look forward to, actually, so... But with that, I hope you're having a good day, and let's get straight into this video. Now, this particular video today is something that I've never discussed on my channel. Or maybe it is. I think it is. Changes. There was a video I made on changes. So I've been going through some changes recently. My friends and I used to work together somewhere, and I still work there. But most of my friends have moved on. I still have one friend that still goes there. But most of my friends have moved on. So, what I want to talk about today is, if you're feeling, if you're having a tough time dealing with, all your friends are gone from your workplace, or most of your friends are gone. If most of your friends are gone, or if all your friends are gone, I'm going to be completely and brutally honest in this video. Okay, first of all, don't do anything that you'll regret. I bit my lip. First of all, don't do anything that you'll regret later. And second of all, there's something that... there's something called self-control, and I know what self-control is. I would assume that 100% of people watching this video know what self-control is. Some people struggle with self-control, myself included, but let me rephrase that, actually. Everybody struggles. Or not everybody struggles. Everybody has to work on self-control. Everybody has to continuously work on self-control. It's not something like a video game or a computer, which once you have a strategy or once you have a tactic or an idea, snap. You're just going to get it right off the bat, and life's going to be it's going to be all flowers and roses and fairies and whatever else. No. Self-control for everyone takes continuous work. Continuous meaning it's not something that you're going to grasp in a month, a week, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, whatever. It's continuous. You have to continuously practice self-control. It is a continual practice. And the reason I feel the need to repeat this is because I feel that it's worth saying. And really, it's worth repeating because it is an important fact. Self-control is an important continuous practice. It's a continual practice. And I encourage more people to practice self-control because I've done many things that I have regretted over the years. And the next thing I want to get into is OCD, which is obsessive compulsive disorder. But for this, I want to talk a little bit more about self-control. Self-control is having the ability to walk away. And I know I know probably 100% of you, or at least 70% of you, or a percentage of you know what self-control is already. But like I say, it's a continual practice. So sometimes in practice, we have to relearn certain things. We have to relearn certain aspects. So in self-control is when you're faced with a challenging situation, self-control is having the ability to walk away. Self-control is having the ability to walk away, take a time out, whether that's going to your bedroom, listening to your music, playing a game, doing something that's away from the situation. Another part of self-control is having the ability not to retaliate, not to argue with somebody. And the ability to walk away from the situation and having the ability to do something else is a great tool it's good advice for self-control, because that is the best thing that you can do. When you're faced with a challenging situation, or you feel like it's not going anywhere, self-control is having the skills and the ability to walk away from the situation, whatever that may be. Now, obsessive-compulsive disorder. Now, again, everybody struggles with this, and it's a continual practice, just like self-control. And, life itself is a continual practice. But, again, OCD is a continual practice. So obsessive-compulsive disorder. Everybody struggles with obsessive-compulsive. We all have some form of obsessive-compulsive, whether that be straightening up a house, keeping a house clean, this doesn't look right, I have to fix this tile, whatever the case may be. Whatever form of obsessive-compulsive, that again is a continual practice. It's something that you have to continuously work on. And I myself, I'm not just making this, I'm not making this helpful video for you guys. I'm making this video also for myself, so that I have something to fall back on and look back on. So maybe if I'm having a bad day or I'm struggling, I can look back at this video and say, hey, listen to this and work through it. And I really hope that, this video was helpful to you guys as well. I've done a ton of these sort of videos on YouTube. I did a review for Uncharted as well. I did a review for Pete's Dragon recently. Highly recommend you go check those out. They're really well done. But really, all I can say at this particular point, because it's the world's best advice, both of these things that we've talked about today, they're both continual practices. And if you continue these continual practices, you will be successful. And but as soon as you think, oh well, as soon as you think, oh no, it's only going to take me a day, a week, a month. No, again, both of these things are a continual practice. Everything in life takes continual practice. Unless it's a profession or unless, you know, when you're really, really good at something, you know your shit, then, okay, you know the ins and outs. It's not a continual practice. But everything in life is continual, and practices are continual. And what we've talked about here today is both of those things are a continual practice. And if you think that, oh no, it's just going to take me a week, a month, a year, you're dead wrong, my friends. No, you need to continuously work on these things. Meditate. Try to develop self-control. Learn to have the ability to walk away from a challenging situation, or any sort of situation where you feel like you're struggling, or it's a challenge. The reason I say, get up and walk away is so that sometimes when we don't have the ability or the skills to display self-control or to use self-control, situations can escalate to the point where it can become very dangerous, whether it's physical violence or verbal abuse, physical abuse. But self-control is having the ability to walk away, or just to either walk away or to not say anything. So I hope what I told you guys today, and when I'm telling you guys, I'm also teaching myself. I hope that this video was helpful. It was definitely helpful to me. And you just have to remember, I can't stress this enough in saying self-control and OCD is a continual practice. It's something that has to be worked on continuously. It's not something that you're just gonna snap your fingers in 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. It's not something that you're going to grasp, or maybe you won't ever really have a grasp on it. Or, you might have self-control, you might have a grasp, but sometimes you might not be as aware, or who knows? I don't have all the answers. But I'm just saying, whatever the situation is, just try to practice, try to continuously practice self-control and OCD. And if you do this, you'll be successful. And that's definitely what I'm going to do. And in this video, I'm being 100% honest with you. I mean, I'm not Dr. Phil. I'm just a guy, talking about his own experiences, sharing his own experiences, and telling you sharing my advice, sharing what I've learned over time, and just sort of trying to shed some light if you're struggling with these sorts of things as well. Okay, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below, leave a comment as well. You can follow me on Facebook and YouTube as well. And have a great day.